I've been thinking about doing this video for a little while. I just didn't know when I was going to do it. Probably not going to get too many views on it. Then again, I don't know. We'll see. Why do I like Pokemon? I'm 31 years old. I was like, wait a minute. Pokemon is for kids. Not really. Or not necessarily. Depends on how you look at it. I'm Auckland. If you enjoy my content, please hit the subscribe button, like button also. Share with your friends if you don't mind. Also, please comment, ask me a question or a comment in general. I'll do my best to answer them. Also, if you don't mind, hit the notification bell down below and you will be notified when I go live or upload another video. If you want to become a fan of me, Auckland, then subscribe to the channel and you will become a fan. I hope so. Alright, why do I like Pokemon? I've been thinking about it. And it's more of the lines of more of the anime than more of the actual games. Now, the games are fun. They're very fun. Are very enjoyable RPG games. Now, with the new games coming out, so they're going to be action RPG, which they did start out with Pokemon Legends Arceus. But, anywho, the first ever open world Pokemon game, Scarlet and Violet. Can't wait for that one. Alright. Why do I like Pokemon? Well, now, Pokemon are fictional characters, creatures. Of course, they're not real. But the people who created them gave these characters, these creatures, feelings and emotions to interact with the trainers, the human-like characters. And the Pokemons are like animals, in my opinion. They're cute, they're fluffy. Some of them can be not so cute and not so fluffy. My favorite one, of course, is the one that's loved by the world. It's Pikachu. He's my favorite. He's very, very cute. He's my favorite. Don't ask me why. I don't know. I just really like Pikachu. He's just, I don't know. Might be the fact also that Pikachu is the one that is around Ash all the time. That's his main Pokemon. And I watched the OG anime back in the day. And I wouldn't mind checking it out again someday. And sometimes I will sit down and still watch the anime sometimes when I get a chance to or when I'm in the mood for it. But I don't sit around and watch cartoons all the time, to be honest. I just rather watch something live action. But I always end up going back and watching Pokemon. It's very enjoyable. So like the main character, Ash Ketchum. It's not really a spoiler because everybody out there, if you know anything about Pokemon, it's attached to Ash Ketchum in some kind of way. His relationship with Pikachu is like a real-life human being interacting with an animal. Because animals have feelings and emotions and all that stuff. And the Pokemon do as well, as I mentioned before. And I don't want to spoil the anime or the movies or all that, but there's been multiple times where Ash did something and Pikachu got hurt. His feelings got hurt and he ran off and Ash had to go after him and get him to come back and apologize and to show his feelings for him, and Pikachu returns the feelings. Or times where Ash thought he was going to lose Pikachu. I won't go into that episode, but of course nothing like that happened. But it was just that moment in time where he thought he was going to lose him. And Pikachu was like, no, I'm not going anywhere. He didn't speak it, but that emotion was there. It's like, I'm not leaving you, Ash. And there was just tons of other moments where it's like Pikachu was there for Ash. And then there's trainers out there, like in the real world. Alright. They would mistreat their Pokemon. And I don't want to go there too much in the real world. But you know what I mean where I'm going with this. Okay. Well, So both trainers and Pokemon can be bad. Now, there's some Pokemon out there that are straight up bad. Not necessarily evil, but they can be. But they're not necessarily evil. But it's like just like in the real world, you know. Same thing with people and animals and stuff like that. So I guess in my mind, Pokemon is like the real world, but toned down in a way that it's enjoyable and watchable and it's entertaining to watch. And the games are like interactive, you know. You can interact with the world of Pokemon, be one of the characters, collecting the Pokemon, catching them, training them, earning all the badges and stuff to become the best, to become the Pokemon Master. I mean, if you've played the games and watched the anime, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, I believe that's really like why I watch Pokemon and why I like it so much. Because they're cute, fictional animals. And it's just so good. It's really good. I mean, some of your favorite characters on there, you get touched, you get attached to these fictional characters, and you just get attached to them, and it's like, you know, you can almost feel what they're feeling, you know. I mean, I don't know if I'm the only one. Maybe there's some other Pokemon fans out there that get the same exact way sometimes. Like, there was a moment in Pokemon the first movie, and you know that moment when I'm talking about. If you've ever seen that movie all the way through, towards the end of the movie, something happens. A very emotional thing happens. And then Mewtwo was in the movie, and he was talking and stuff, and he was basically doing horrible things. And then after this event happened with Ash and Pikachu, his thought process changed. So he was like not wanting to really be bad anymore, or didn't want to show it at the moment in time, and he changed and became good. And his thought process got changed because he saw this moment happened with Ash and Pikachu and what had happened and everything in that movie. And I'm trying to explain it the best I can, you know. It's like watching anything else out there, like a movie, like your favorite movie, your favorite TV show, and all that, and you get involved with the characters and stuff like that. And it's like, it can be like the same concept and the same idea. But yeah, hopefully I'm able to explain it why I like Pokemon so much. It's just so good, really, really good. So I'll probably always watch Pokemon for the rest of my life. I really, really enjoy it. It's so good. Really looking forward to going back and watching the original show and catching up with all of the seasons I've never watched before. There's like 25, 26 seasons of Pokemon, over 1,000 plus episodes. Insane. Excuse me. And with the games and stuff, there's tons of games. From the Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, the DS, the 3DS, and now the Switch. And whatever Nintendo decides to make next, then I'll have a Pokemon game on that console or handheld. If they want to go back to handhelds, which I hope they don't, but then again, you never know what Nintendo wants to do. But so there's always going to be a Pokemon game out there of some kind. There's spin-off titles and stuff like that, but I'm more focused on the mainline games. The adventure games instead of the spin-off titles like Pokken Tournament or Mystery Dungeon or Pokemon Pinball, the spin-off titles. I don't really play them all that much. Just the mainline games, like the games that have version in the title or a type of color in the title. the mainline games, and then the anime. So, hopefully you found some enjoyment out of this. Hopefully I explained it the best as I can. The best words I can come up with. But I really like Pokemon. Please let me know down in the comments if you do as well. I would really love to know. And I'm excited for Scarlet and Violet whenever that launches, which is going to be launching very soon. Sadly, YouTubers out there and other people like that have gotten it early, and they've leaked the game out there and spoiled it for a lot of people. And I really hate that so much. But I haven't looked at none of it. I'm not even looking for it because I don't want to be spoiled. And hopefully you can look forward to hopefully an unboxing video of Scarlet and Violet in the future. And all that, because I'm looking forward to it. Alright, thanks so much. Alright, bye.